English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Neil. Hey, thanks for joining me today, Feifei.
No problem, Neil. I wanted to give you my support for your first run in the park.
Well, this run in the park is only 5 kilometres.
I know, but you're not particularly fit and you haven't done much training.
Oh, don't worry about that. This will be a walk in the park.
Neil, I hope you're not thinking of walking around the park. This is a run in the park.
I have no intention of walking. It's just an expression that means it's easy to do, especially compared to other activities.
I'm glad to hear that because it's just about to start. Let's hope you really do find it easy.
Don't worry, I will have finished by the time you hear these examples.
I've been studying for so long. This exam should be a walk in the park.
Oh, don't worry about me. I've trekked in the Himalayas. This hill will be a walk in the park.
The job at the bank will be a walk in the park. You studied economics at university.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. And Neil has been using the phrase a walk in the park to explain that a run in the park is easy, especially when compared to other activities, like running a full marathon, for example. But where is Neil now?
Oh, here I am. Ah, that was hard.
So that run wasn't a walk in the park then? That's a shame.
Why is that?
Well, I thought that if running in the park was too easy, you could train for next year's London Marathon. It's over 42 kilometres. That would be no walk in the park.
Could we just park that idea, please? I'm going to do another activity to keep fit and healthy.
Oh yes, what's that?
Walking. In the park.
Good idea. Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome back to the English We Speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Neil. Hello, everybody.
So, Neil, word round the office is that you had quite an exciting weekend.
That I did. I went away this weekend to do some rock climbing.
How exciting. I didn't think that would be your kind of thing.
What are you saying, Feifei? That I'm not in good shape? Okay, fair point. It has been a long time since I've been rock climbing, but I used to go all the time. I may not have the stamina anymore, but I still have the technique. It was like riding a bike.
What? You rode a bike while climbing? Or did you carry the bike up with you? What are you talking about, Neil?
No, I was struggling to pull myself up the rocks, never mind a bike. What I meant is that it's a skill I will always have and always remember.
So, we can say it's like riding a bike, to mean that once you learn how to do something, you never forget it. Let's take a look at some more examples.
Though it's been a while since I made a video, I managed to do it easily. It was like riding a bike.
I used to do a lot of baking with my mother as a child, and recently I've got back into it. It's like riding a bike, really.
I know it's been a long time since you've done any knitting, but honestly, it's like riding a bike.
This is the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the phrase, it's like riding a bike. It's used when we want to say that once you learn how to do something, you never forget it. So Neil said that rock climbing, an activity he used to do all the time, was like riding a bike.
That's right, Feifei. It was difficult because it was tiring, but I remembered with ease how to tie the ropes and all the best techniques. The idea is that once you've learnt to do something once, like riding a bike, you will never forget that skill.
Well, it seems that setting up the studio is not like riding a bike for you, Neil. The volume in my headphones is way too loud.
Oh dear, I think I best get away from here as fast as I can before Feifei gets really mad. Where's my bike? Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Bye-bye.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Great party last night, Feifei.
It was so much fun, Neil. I loved your dad dancing too.
You saw my dad dancing? But my dad wasn't dancing. He wasn't even there.
No. You know what I mean. Dad dancing. It means dancing like a dad.
I'm not sure where you're going with this.
Dad dancing is our phrase in the English we speak. It describes a way of dancing which is a bit awkward, not very cool, maybe trying too hard.
What are you saying? I can moonwalk, I can spin on the spot, I can swing my arms in the air. I've got all the moves.
All fantastic dad dancing moves. Don't worry, it looked like you were really enjoying yourself.
It's okay, I get it. Some of my moves are a bit old-fashioned, but sometimes it just feels good to let go.
I think your kids were a little bit embarrassed.
Really? They're just jealous.
Ha, maybe. Okay, let's hear some examples.
Wow! Look at Ernesto. Is he swinging a cat? What a dad dancer.
Katka's dad was hilarious at the wedding. Everyone had stopped dancing, but he was still up there, dad dancing, showing off all his moves.
I used to think Dad's dad dancing was funny, but after he injured his ankle really badly last time, I think it's time he slowed down.
You're listening to the English we speak from BBC Learning English. Our expression is dad dancing. Neil?
Yeah. Next Wednesday. Okay, yeah, see ya.
Who were you calling?
I've just booked some dance lessons. You've helped me realise I need to improve my skills.
I was only teasing, Neil.
It's okay. If I'm dancing, I want to be the best dancer on the floor. And if I'm dad dancing, well, I want to be the finest dad dancer you've ever seen.
Best of luck. Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
So, Neil,
Yes, Feifei.
everyone's asking, who was that beautiful woman you were at lunch with?
She's just a friend, a new friend. Very nice new friend.
Oh, you really like her?
Well, yeah, she's lovely. She's a doctor.
Neil, I just can't help thinking she's so pretty.
What are you saying, Feifei? She's too pretty for me. As you know, I punch above my weight.
You certainly do. And I'm not saying you're fat.
Haha, yes. To punch above your weight is our phrase on the English we speak. It means to achieve beyond what is expected of you.
We can use it to describe the performance or influence of companies or even countries. Or in this case, when Neil is going out with someone more attractive and successful, we say he's punching above his weight.
Hey, Feifei, that was a bit harsh. Anyway, let's hear these examples.
Croatia punches above its weight when it comes to football. It has a population of under 5 million, but came second in the World Cup.
Even as a small business, you can punch above your weight if you focus on quality and build a strong brand.
Some of the cheaper smartphones are really punching above their weight. They're a fraction of the price, but have got some great features.
You're listening to the English we speak from BBC Learning English. Our expression is punch above your weight. So, Neil, how did you meet this mystery woman?
Well, she's a doctor. You know, I was going to a boxing class earlier this year.
Yes, how's that going?
Well, I stopped. I was training with someone much bigger than me and I broke my nose.
You were literally punching above your weight.
Yes, and who should I meet at the hospital but this beautiful doctor?
Well, it's a good story. Shame it's not true.
I know, I've never boxed in my life.
And I know you had lunch alone today.
But I hope the story helped teach this phrase.
I hope so too.
Anyway, if you're not busy, fancy lunch tomorrow, Feifei?
There you go again, punching above your weight. Bye.
Oh, ouch! That must have hurt.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is the English we speak, and I'm Feifei.
And hello, I'm Rob.
Hey, Rob, Watch this.
Yeah, very impressive, Feifei. But why are you singing and dancing?
Well, I booked a holiday in a lovely hotel with a fantastic swimming pool.
Right, and you're celebrating by singing and dancing. Very strange.
No, Rob, of course not. There's a problem. The swimming pool is closed for refurbishment and I want to cancel my holiday, but the hotel won't let me.
Right. So you're just singing about it?
No, Neil told me to call the hotel again and make a song and dance about my reservation. So I'm practicing before I do.
Hold on, Feifei. Don't waste your time. What Neil means by to make a song and dance about it is to make lots of unnecessary fuss about it. Basically, to overreact.
Ah, got it. So, overreact. Yes, I can do that.
Well, go and make that phone call while we listen to some examples.
Oh, my boyfriend makes such a song and dance about doing the housework. But to be honest, it's not that hard.
Don't make a song and dance about it. I only asked you to move seats so I can see the screen.
I can't believe they lost your suitcase at the airport. You should make a song and dance about this and get a proper apology.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're learning about the phrase to make a song and dance about something, which means to make a lot of unnecessary fuss about something. And Rob, that's what I did when I caught the hotel.
So you overreacted?
Yes.
You made lots of fuss? You made a scene?
I did, and guess what?
What?
They apologised and offered me a free holiday when the swimming pool has reopened and said I could bring a guest for free.
Brilliant! A free guest! So, when shall we go?
We, Rob? No, I'm taking my best friend Maria.
What? I'm not your best friend? All that time we've worked together, all the things I've given you.
Oh, calm down, Rob. Don't make a song and dance about it. I'll send you a postcard.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English we speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Roy. I'm so excited. You made me so happy when you messaged me what we're doing today.
What? We're about to go into one of the most intense and important meetings of our lives. Why are you happy about that?
I thought we were playing a selection of classic board games. I brought my favourite game.
Why on earth would you bring a selection of board games to a huge meeting?
You told me in your message to bring a game. You were very clear.
No, Roy. I said bring your A game, not bring a game. Your A game is your best performance, and that's what we need in this meeting.
Right. Well, clearly I have brought my A game, and a great board game that we can play after we are successful in the meeting.
Roy, if you manage to convince everyone of my plan, I'll play your stupid game. Let's listen to these examples while we have a meeting.
Klaus brought his A game to the meeting and sealed the deal. That team won the match easily. They brought their A game. Erica didn't bring her A game to the quiz and we lost by a point.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the expression A game. Your A game is your best or highest level of performance.
Yes, it's commonly used with the verb bring and a possessive pronoun like your. You're very lucky that I brought my A game to the meeting, but it really didn't seem like a truly vital and important meeting.
It was for me. I'm just really happy you managed to convince them that I needed an indoor golf course in the office. And now I believe I owe you something.
Yes, you promised to play the board game I brought with me today.
No, not that. It looks boring and I don't want to fall asleep. I was thinking of playing some golf.
Well, okay. I like golf. I'm not very good at it, so I'll have to bring my A game if I want to beat you.
You're not playing. I'll let you carry my clubs while I play as a reward for your hard work in the meeting. So don't worry about bringing your A game. Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Welcome to the English we speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Rob.
A very messy and scruffy Rob, if I may say so. Did you not have time to brush your hair today?
Feifei, things are a bit difficult at the moment. I'm having some work done on my house.
And has your hairbrush gone missing?
No, I'm not living at home at the moment. I'm sleeping where anyone has a spare sofa. It was Neil's house on Monday, Paul's on Tuesday, Sam's on Wednesday.
I get it. You're couch surfing.
Yes, even though I don't own a surfboard. But I am moving from one couch or sofa to another, which is a bit like surfing.
Yes, when someone is couch surfing, it means they temporarily stay in other people's houses for free, often sleeping on the sofa or couch because they don't have their own home. But no surfboard needed.
No, not unless you want to use one as a bed. Let's hear some more examples.
Since I left university, I haven't been able to find a job, so I've been couch surfing at my friends to try and save money.
I've been couch surfing around the world. It's a great way to meet other people and it makes travelling affordable.
I've had an argument with my girlfriend, so I'm moving out. Do you mind if I couch surf with you guys for a few weeks? Please?
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the phrase couch surfing. This describes temporarily staying at different people's homes for free because you haven't got your own home to stay in. It's not great if you haven't got your own place to live in, but luckily for you, Rob, the work on your house is temporary and you'll be back living at home soon.
Well, maybe not.
Oh, why's that?
Well, the builder has found a lot of the woodwork to be rotten and it needs replacing, and that could take weeks. So I was wondering...
You want to couch surf at my house? The answer is no. I don't want you carrying out the other meaning of couch surfing.
And what's that?
Couch surfing can sometimes mean just lying on the sofa watching TV or browsing the internet on your laptop.
Oh, yeah, but I do the washing up.
The answer is still no. Bye, Rob.
Bye, everyone.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English we speak. With me, Feifei.
And me, Rob. So, Feifei, what are you doing tonight?
Tonight? Oh, I'm busy. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Oh, right. So you're not going to that new bar for a drink. I overheard someone saying that you and some of the team were going.
Oh, yes, the new bar. We're going for a drink, just one, on the way home. Would you like to join us?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Actually, haven't you got that big project to finish? The one the boss said was very important.
Oh, that. No. That's not important. I'll leave it for a few days and he'll forget about it.
So you're going to kick it into the long grass?
Kick into the long grass? You mean delay a plan or decision about something because it will only cause problems for me, and that by delaying it, it might get forgotten altogether.
That's exactly what I meant. Let's hear some examples of this phrase in action.
The decision to kick the plans for a new railway line into the long grass means that we'll have to continue to face overcrowding and slow journey times.
He hoped by kicking a decision on her marriage proposal into the long grass she'd soon forget, but she didn't.
I've decided to kick this plan to redecorate the house into the long grass. We've got more urgent things to do, like fixing the hole in the roof.
You're listening to the English we speak from BBC Learning English. In this program, we're looking at the expression to kick something into the long grass. It means to delay a plan or decision because it is difficult or problematic. And Rob is delaying the project the boss asked him to do because it's hard work.
Hard work. This project is perfect for someone with my skills, but I need time to think about it. Maybe a few weeks?
But if you kick it into the long grass, you won't be able to find it.
Of course not. Now, what time are we going for that drink?
Rob, could I have a word about that urgent project I asked you to do? As soon as possible.
Oh dear, Rob, it looks like you're going to have to kick that drink into the long grass. I think you'd better go and see the boss. Good luck.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Neil.
And I'm Feifei.
Actually, Feifei, can you help me with something?
Go on.
There's this girl I like. I want to ask her for coffee, but I don't want to seem too serious or creepy or anything. Just friendly.
And you're writing her a message? Okay.
I just can't find the words.
Easy. Stick a couple of emojis on there. Much less formal.
Oh, you mean like a smiley face?
Yeah, but those are so last year.
Maybe a love heart?
Seriously? That's a bit too much. You need to up your emoji game.
My emoji game? Like an emoji of a video game or a football?
No, the phrase to raise your game or to up your game means to improve.
Ah, yes, it's a good phrase. Feifei, you're not working hard enough. You need to up your game.
That's not true, but good use of up your game. The phrase has now developed a bit. We often add what we're trying to improve before the word game.
Like this.
I never finish novels. I need to up my reading game.
I badly need to work on my interview game before my big interview next week.
You could do with a bit more exercise, mate. You should raise your running game.
Great. Hope those examples help. Any progress with that text message?
Here goes. Lucy, please have a coffee with me tomorrow. And then some coffee emojis.
Well, it's direct, but I still think we need to up your emoji game. Actually, and your texting game. Oh, and your dating game. We've got a lot of work to do.
Okay. Well, I already sent the message. Let's hope it works. Oh, she's replied already.
No way. What did she say?
Neil, I thought you'd never ask. I'd love to have coffee. 3 p.m? And then a couple of big smiley emojis.
Wow, congratulations. Maybe it's me who needs to up my game.
Looks like it.
Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Rob. Quick, Feifei, shut that door.
Okay. Calm down, Rob. What's the problem?
Well, there's something going on in the office. Everyone's shouting and arguing about who broke the computer. You know, the new one with all that fancy software on it.
Oh, yes, that really expensive one. So you've run away from the situation. That makes you look very guilty.
Well, that's true, but the problem is I am guilty. But the boss seems so angry, I thought it was best to, well, sort of...
Do a runner.
Yes, if you mean to leave a place in order to avoid a difficult or unpleasant situation, then I suppose you're right.
I am.
Oh, no. Is someone coming? I'll just hide under the desk while we hear some examples of this phrase in action.
The new trainee did a runner after the first day. I don't think he could cope with a high-pressure environment.
When they started to blame me for the mistake, I felt it best to do a runner and keep out of the way.
So that's the phrase to do a runner, which means to leave a place quickly in order to avoid a difficult or unpleasant situation. But Rob, this phrase has another similar meaning too.
Yes, you can do a runner from a place to avoid paying for something.
Like a restaurant. Have you done that, Rob?
Of course not. You know how honest I am.
Honest? Is that why you're hiding in this studio rather than admit you broke the new computer?
Well, it was an accident. Oh no, the boss is heading straight for the studio. I better dash. See ya.
Bye, Rob. It looks like he's done a runner again. Bye.
Hi everyone, we hope you enjoyed that video and thank you very much for watching. We have so many more just like it, so if you don't want to miss a single one, make sure to subscribe and we will see you regularly. Hope to see you soon. Bye guys.